Hello everyone, how's it going? Good evening. Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Caves of Qud, shall we? Well, guess what happened? They released a new update to the game, the Deep Jungle... I don't know if it's the Deep Jungle DLC or what you want to call it, the Deep Jungle Patch, I guess, is what they're calling it. Anyway, they released a new update, and what it did was invalidate the character that I had going. So if I try to click continue and play our level 10 True Kin Praetorian, it's going to have to be played on a different branch of the game, is what it says. If I try to load this, it says you can probably change to a previous branch in your game client and get it to load if you want to finish it off. So maybe what we can do is I could go back and I could like change to a different branch. I guess if I want to load this old character, which seems reasonable, but I could also just play a new character and start again. Let's see. I wonder where I would change the way that the game, like what part of the game I'm on. Hey, Forkai, what is up, my friend? How you doing? Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. I think the easiest thing to do, honestly, is to just start a new character with the new stuff and see if anything has drastically changed with the game. So we can go new game. And we're going to go classic mode because that's what I like to go. And we can use a preset, which we've been doing. And I could go with a mutated human or a true kin. And I was a true kin last time. But let's go back and try ourselves a mutated human. Let's be one of those people living out amongst the degraded technology with no affiliation to the ecodomes or any of the higher forms of purebloods and aristocrats. Let's just be a mutated human and pick one of these presets from here. Wow, Ori, 100 chests in 2 days? That is fantastic. I think I opened 3. Hey, people. What is up? You joined the wrong side on the Twitch side? Good to see you, my friend. Wow, Ori. Sounds like you've been playing some serious Genshin, my friend. Fantastic. So, we could be a Marsh Tar, which is a charge-based melee fighter that can freeze enemies and is highly maneuverable. I don't know if I've ever been that. The Dream Tortoise I have been, and it's fantastic. I could be a Gunwing, which is a primarily ranged fighter that flies, it's quick and maneuverable, it's highly survivable. I could be the Star Eye Esper, which is a mental-based ranged fighter, effective crowd control and map vision. A Fire Frond, or a Bzz. And so, you know, just moving down the list, this looks like a bird wearing a cowboy hat, and I'm totally in favor of that. Why not? I know, Forkai, Bzz is an awesome name. Hey, Aiden, what is up, my friend? How would I rate Qud versus Dungeon Crawl? That's a great question. I think that they're both fantastic. Dungeon Crawl is one of my favorite games because I know it so well, and they do different things. You know, they're both roguelikes, but Qud is more open world and story heavy than Dungeon Crawl. So I think they're both good, but for different reasons. I guess that's a cop-out. Yeah, I think, Pizza, you're right. Like, try something maybe in the middle. So it's either going to be Gunwing or Star Eye Esper, and I like ranged combat in this game, but I haven't gone it exclusively yet, so why not give it a try? Alright, so if I'm a Gunwing, I have a beak, heightened quickness, wings, and a force bubble. I've always wanted a force bubble. And let's do it. Let's just be a gunslinging mutated human with wings. I do love the gunslinger books from Stephen King, you know, and so maybe I'm like one of those. It actually kind of makes sense. So, you know, that's a post-apocalyptic world as well. Oh, nice, Ori. Congrats to your sister. All right, so let's go here, and we're going to just keep it up. And that's our name, and we're ready to play. They will, people. I see that frog. That looks sweet. Yeah, the cross-platform chat does seem to work with most emojis, which is great. I'm going to start in Joppa, and the reason I start in Joppa is because I feel like well, you know what? Cancel that. I always start in Joppa. I love Joppa. You get quests in Joppa. There's free items in Joppa. But let's take Pizza's cue. Let's just up it up. Let's go to the Salt Marsh Village. So you start in a random village in the Salt Marshes. You get Harvestry taught to you. You get 50 reputation with insects and fish, and you get a free pair of crocossins. So let's just see what this does for us, okay? I'm going to click Salt Marsh Village and see what happens. All right, here we go. May you bathe in blood, not your own blood, sir, the blood of the recast. I mean, the reclaimed. May you bathe in the blood of the reclaimed, says Putus Squire. Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll bathe in the blood of the reclaimed, of course. All right, and here we go. On the 9th of Tishru, the 2nd Ux, you arrive at the village of Teramish. On the horizon, Qud's jungles strangle chrome steeples and rusted archways to the earth. Further and beyond, the fabled spindle rises above the fray and pierces the cloud-ribboned sky. Okay, so here we are. So I'm on the bottom of the screen, if you've never seen this before, and I'm the bird with the white cowboy hat. And let's just look around what we even see on this map. I'm going to actually drill up and go to the overworld map really quickly to see where I am. I believe I'm down here. Okay, so this is where I have begun. Now, normally Joppa would be about right here, but it looks like if you start not at Joppa, maybe Joppa doesn't exist, or maybe I just don't know where it is. Because if I look, I can see... oh my goodness, 4Kai. I know. Actually, I was just talking to my buddies at D&D this weekend about Dwarf Fortress, and I am so close to booting up the game again and trying it out. It's so much fun. Here's Red Rock, and here's the Rust Wells, which we're used to, but Joppa just isn't here, where it normally would be right here. Alright, so interesting. Okay, so we're going to go back in to our current location, and I'm going to just look at my character, just check out what we've got. So we start with a bunch of lead slug ammo, some water skins, some witchwood bark, and our free pair of crocossins. Crispy Bacon, good evening. That's funny. He is your biological dog, that's right. Not adopted. What a strange question indeed. Oh, interesting, Pizza. I had no idea. Cool, people. You're trying to no-hit the bosses. That's awesome. So, if you do this, the reason Joppa isn't on the map is because it's on a different timeline after Joppa's destruction. Well, What Pizza is saying explains why I couldn't find Joppa on the map. That's really interesting. This is my first time ever not starting in Joppa. I just did it on a whim. Let's find out what happens. I'm going to look at my equipment, and I've got a woven tunic on my body. I've got my wide-brimmed hat. I have a beak on my face. I have wings, and I have a torch, and I have a chrome revolver that has 7 accuracy, does 1d6 damage, and is loaded up with 6 slugs. Oh, but you can still do the main quest. You just have to find Joppa's ruins. Okay. Well, luckily we know where Joppa is, in a sense. I'm going to look around. What do we see here on this map? Oh boy, this is tough to look around. I always forget. Okay, let's just walk around. What is this? It's just salt water. Okay. So this town is filled with some strange things, like Yarok Quat Simoyan legendary Quattravolt glider. Its body is a clotted finless cord that hovers and strums the air with magnetic force. Barbells crack out of its mouth, then sizzle and fry its saliva. It's docile. So interesting. So there's these like weird fish things flying around. Oh, that's right, Pizza. So the arrow is not accuracy, it's penetration. Perfect. Thank you. I always forget stuff like that. So it's in the description. Let's look at it. Let's look at this gun. And it says here its accuracy is low. Well, that's not great, is it? But that reminds me, let's keep looking at this character and look at some of our skills. So we start with pistol, which means we have a steady hand. And it says, for the purposes of determining your accuracy with pistols, your agility is treated as if it were 4 points higher. So I'm pretty good. I'm better with a pistol. And it says akimbo. If you wield multiple guns, you fire a shot with each of them whenever you make a ranged attack. And I believe that I am wielding a gun in both hands. So I've got twin 6-shooters in my hands. I love this class already. That is awesome. We also have wayfaring, so we can make a camp. And we have... no, we don't have wayfaring. Never mind. I lied about that. I thought for a second... Or maybe we do. No, we don't. I lied. We have pistol, but we could buy wayfaring. What else do we have? Do we have anything else here? No. We just start with pistol. Me too, Pizza. Okay. Now, I want to look at my mutations. And let's see. So we have a beak, which gives us a plus to ego. And we occasionally peck at our opponents if they're in melee range. And we get 200 rep with birds. Birds love us. Heightened quickness means we're gifted with tremendous speed. And we get plus 15 quickness. Okay. We have wings, which means we travel the world map at twice the speed. We have 40% reduced chance of becoming lost. While outside, you may fly. You cannot be hit in melee by grounded creatures while flying. Interesting. We have a 5% chance of falling clumsily to the ground. That's embarrassing. 20% move speed while sprinting. We can jump 1 square farther. And we get a bunch of more rep with birds, and we can charge 2 squares further. Cool. Feeple, that's a great question. I wish, my friend. There are only games that I feel like I'm average at, and that would be, you know, Dungeon Crawl, Slay the Spire, stuff like that. I just enjoy games, but I don't consider myself good at them. Does that make sense, people? And Force Bubble. You generate a force field around your person. This rank creates a 3x3 force field centered around yourself. Cool, so I can like make a bubble. And it does say that you may fire missile weapons through your force field, so that's really awesome. So these are very good mutations that we have for this character. Alright, so let's kind of look around, and I am flying, right? No, I'm not flying right now. Let me fly. Okay. So I'm flying. And let's see, who is this? This is Warden Skargrugufaufumu. He's got a random name. And this is armed by the villagers of Teramish for defending their village. So this is a guy who works here and is like their defense. He looks like a scrapjaw, or a snapjaw rather, but maybe the snapjaws are cool now. He's docile, so he's not going to mess with me. Yeah, Pizza, you're right. I shouldn't always fly because of the fact that I can fall. I do want to level up that mutation. It decreases your fall chance right away. Let's go ahead, and let's read the bookshelf. Well, wait a minute. I'm not going to take this item. I was going to take the item. I do too, Forkai. There's a lot of cool stuff in this game. I love colored text as well. It's just always something that throws back to older games for me and makes me feel, more somehow immersed in the game. I was going to look at those books, but I think if I try to take them within sight of this guy, that he will become hostile. Hey, Leviathan. What is up, my friend? Good evening. I've been great. How you been doing? Oh, here's the guy right here. This is a guy. He's running away from me. Wait, come back. No, I don't want to talk. I want to go talk to this guy. Why is this guy just actively running from me? Here we go. Wet Zealot of... Oh, he's a zealot. I'll take his quest to go to the 6-day stilt, because I do want to go there. That's great, Leviathan. I'm glad to hear it, my friend. Strange furniture. Oh, I see, Pizza. So it's just some refugee who found his way to live here. I'm looking around this town. I'm trying to find... Oh, here's somebody down here. This is the Dromad Merchant. My services are available if you have work to offer. Talk to Yarukwat Simuyan to the west, or Counselor Ishum to the east. Thank you. Let's trade. Alright, how much... I don't have that much money. Oh, right. You can kill the zealot, can't you? I don't feel comfortable just shooting the zealot in cold zealot blood right now. But let's see if I can get to some of these things that they're talking about and find the other characters that appear... Here we go. Is there somebody over in here? No. I'm trying to... Let's see if I can locate these people. There's the zealot again. What is this? Airwell. Stone was carved and shaped into a rough dome with square, even-spaced windows to let air flow. Hey, Fading. Good evening. How you doing? The small difference in temperature inside the dome causes dew to condense from air and accumulate in the catch basin below. Oh, very clever. 5 more days, Crispy? Is that till Elden Ring, my friend, or what are you counting down? So, Fading, I started in a random... The second starting option, basically, a random town. And Pizza Death was explaining that if you do that, you're in an alternate timeline where Joppa has been destroyed. Nickman, good evening. How's it going? No, I didn't die, Fading, but the game won't let me play my old save because it has updated. Is the Fish Elder a person? No, I just didn't know. I don't want to accidentally attack somebody. Elden drops? Yeah, Crispy. It's going to be awesome, my friend. Doing great, Nick, man. Thanks for asking. Glad to hear you're doing well. I got knocked prone. Oh, because I fell. I fell down. All right. Let's go talk to this guy. And this is the village tinkerer. Need a gadget repaired? I'm looking for work. All right. He's like, he's got no work. All right. So I need to find the village elder. Is it the fish person? Glowfish. Glowfish. Is it this dude right here? Nah, it's a glowfish. I'm trying to find the actual person I should talk to. Is it? Oh no, it is this person. You're right. I'm a speciesist. He stares at you unblinking. Do you have work that needs doing? Adventurer, my kinsfolk would spend all our time swimming in circles, but after discovering the goodness of democracy, that's right. We changed our priorities and fashioned new practices. Sadly, Warden Scar lost our Joel-B-Woodian drop of nectar. Would you seek it out and return it to us? My kinsfolk tell me it has been taken to Tawar. We will pay you for your assistance. Yes, I will. I will find the Joel-B-Woodian drop of nectar. Of course I will. I gotta be careful. I honestly thought, like in old Dungeon Crawl, if I would have lost my flight in the water, I would have just died. So now we know where Tawar is, so we can go look for that. Let's look for some other stuff. Oh, okay, good question. So this character, Fading, is a... I picked Mutant, and I used preset, and I'm the Gunslinger preset. So I'm a mutated bird person with 2 6-shooter pistols, and I've got wings, heightened quickness, force bubble, and a beak mutations, and a pair of crocossins. So I'm just doing great, basically. Yeah, bird gunslinger. There you go. That's about right. Okay, and there's a chest right there. I want to take everything. Oh, am I not wearing them? You're right. Put them on. Equip. Auto. Great. Good point. I forgot to wear those. Thank you for clarifying that. Whoops. And we got crocossins on. Our dodge value is 12. We are quite nimble. All right, let's go to the east and find the other person that we can talk to for a quest, potentially. It's this green guy, isn't it? Greenie. This is the village apothecary. Oh, no, it's not. My services. I need to talk to Counselor Ishum. Where's Ishum? Oh, he's the redfish. Okay, so Ishum is the redfish person. All right, redfish. Counselor Ishum is swimming, as Ishum was wont to do. Hey, Flesh Magi, what is up, my friend? You never got into Dwarf Fortress? I'll tell you what. I think there's a good chance that if you hold out for the Steam release, that it might snag you there. Yeah, you start with a bunch of bullets. It is kind of like that, Flesh Magi. I agree 100%, but it's a rogue. It's like a RPG roguelike in a science fiction world. Post-apocalyptic, procedurally generated open world game. So unlike Dwarf Fortress, you're not really building a settlement or anything like that. You're going around getting loot, doing quests for people. Welcome to the village of Teramish, adventurer. Here you will find shade and victual, along with other provisions to help you better scour the rust caves for treasure. Come what may, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. Do you have work that needs doing? Praise the celebrated aristocracy that you are here, adventurer. I have a task that needs doing. Just a while ago, I gathered that there's some Ikuimekian greens of the Jolbewudik spouse nearby in Sphere Allegoric. Oh, of course there is. For my own collection, I need to get a hold of them. If you retrieve them for me, I'll reward your labor. What do you think? I love it. I will do that. You're on, buddy. And let's do the water ritual with this dude. Begin the water ritual. And our reputation has increased by 100 to 100. Because they despise wet counselor Isham, my reputation with the Sulhimian order has gone down even further, and I'm now despised by them. That's a shame. Now, it says that I can learn harvestry from them, but I thought I already knew harvestry. I thought the game says I start with harvestry, or maybe I just start with access to harvestry. Fine, yeah, teach it to me. We got harvestry. And we gain the ability to harvest plants. Alright. You know what, Pizza? I really should, but my policy is live and drink. I do that ritual to the first person or thing that I find, and if it bites my bird, gunslinging, feathered tookus, then that's the way of it. All right, let's check our quests. I want to do the drop of Nectar at Tawar. So let me find Tawar. Where is that? That's not Tawar. That ain't it. That's the Grit Gate. That's Golgotha. Terrifying. That's the asphalt mines. There's the 6-day stilt. Right, didn't they tell me where Tawar was? Let me look at the my journal, I guess. Settlements. They told me where Tawar was. Yeah. It's near the ruins of Joppa. It's 2 parasangs west and 2 parasangs south of the ruins of Joppa. Alright, and then this is where I want both of these on my map. Oh, they're right there. Okay, great. Or no, wait, is that what they are? Let me see. Teramish, that's my village, and this is where it is. Okay, great. I discovered a lair. Would you like to investigate? Oh, there you can tab on map tiles? Oh, thank you. Perfect. Yeah, let's check out this lair that we found. This is going to be so safe. You discovered the lair of Obu Hawago, legendary snap-jaw warrior, and we'll note the location. Sure. I don't know if we want to fight a legendary warrior at level 1, so I'm going to actually just leave that location noted and move over here, and let me go drill into this. And where am I now? Oh, I got a bunch of experience. We got level 2. We got 4 hit points, skill points, and a mutation point because we found Tawar. I mean, everything you just said, Crispy, sounds great. Sounds delicious. Okay, so we found Tawar, and they've got a graveyard, like, right away. This is a tombstone in loving memory of Rafabuso Uho, mummified by the villagers of Tunip. Okay, that doesn't sound good. That's a good question, people. They have snapping jaws that they'd like to snap onto your jaw, people, is the way I understand that. So let's level ourselves up. We now have 78 skill points. We can't do much with this. We can't learn a new pistol ability, for example. We can't get wayfaring or cooking. We could get acrobatics. Let me expand this. If we wanted to have swift reflexes, you know, for just like dodging out of the way of enemy attacks. Not much, Flesh Magi. I just been having a lot of fun playing a bunch of different games. Played Crusader Kings last week. Had a good time with that. What you been up to? Just working, playing games. We had nice weather today, and so I'm feeling like spring is getting closer in my area, and I'm really excited about that. I'm down for some warmer weather. I think I'll save my points and try to get. I could. Well, what's firing pistols while running? Nah. You're flipping loot full time. Nice, Flesh Magi. We're getting a polar blast this week. What are you talking about, Fading? I heard tomorrow and the next day it's going to be 60. You mean after that it's going to start getting really cold? Hey, Victory. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. Well, at least we'll get 2 days of nice weather before the polar blast. I don't like the sound of that. Alright, so we got hit points. We got a level. Actually, you know what we can do with our level, though? We can raise a mutation. We have 1 mutation point. So if I put a point into wings, I'm going to do this because I like flying. Okay, and so now I can fly with only a 4% chance to fail. Their jaw is snapping on you. They're trying to snap you with their jaw like a alligator, people. Alright, so wait, what am I doing here? They said find the drop of nectar. Alright, am I going to have to fight people? What is this? This is a hammock. Oh, that's nice. And this is a, no, a throne. Okay, well, fine. Who's this dude? This is Warden Ruff Bar Ulugomu. Alright. So he's a tough dude. We don't want to mess with him at all. I got knocked prone because I fell out of the sky. Is this a cradle? It's a 4-poster bed, but why is it outside? Somebody's got the 4-poster bed just chilling outdoors. I don't know what to make of that, but I guess I'm impressed. And let's see. It's another room with a like a lazy boy and a hammock. What does that mean? Pizza rapidly enhance. All right. This is a Snapjaw who's docile. All right. We got to talk to somebody about this nectar. Where are you people? Where's the nectar? What have you done with the nectar? Does anyone care to explain the nectar? It's the village mayor. Let's go talk to the mayor. This is Gribastinia, the vibrant village mayor. How awesome is that? So I came from a town where I was talking to fish people, and now I'm in a town where I'm talking to sentient bugs. Welcome to the village of Tawar, traveler. We are a society who revere web weavers and scorn those who profane ooze. I don't profane ooze. Come what may, you may drink of our fresh water and quench your thirst. Temporal fugitives dwells in the hearth. I think so, Pizza, but I can't remember. It's been a while. It's been a while, my friend. I'm looking for work. Alright, so I gotta speak to Emakuthus Ipakasissa to the east. Thank you, I have more to ask. And Can we... He has nothing to trade. Alright, well, I see. Alright, I won't begin the... No, I'm going to begin the ritual. I'm going to do it. Let's do the ritual. So, Tawar goes by 100. And the grazing hedonist increased to 100. The mayor... The villagers of Sazor don't like me. And the wife of Ekanish Flock also do like me. Alright, great. I have 100 points. I could learn how to cook their flavoring dish of star apples and flaky meat. Give me that. Let's learn it. Awesome. We got it. Okay, what is this thing right here? This is... I don't know what this is. What's this next to me? Apparently it's an alchemist table. Okay, nice. Alright, let's keep looking for someone to talk to. That is a giant dragonfly. Is there work around here? Speak to this guy to the southeast. Alright, I will. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I guess, is it this the dude? This is it. Amacuthus epicissa, the legendary giant dragonfly. Do you have any work that needs doing? Hear me, friend. There is a charge you could do for me. Just a while ago, Memoir learned that Sphere Alagurk is home to a file of the Divine Homestead. To nest more effectively, I have use for it. I'm willing to compensate you for your services if you find it for me. Will you do it? I will. You know I will, Pizza. But if I live that long, then live and drink. Praise be to me. Alright, so we got a quest. They really want me to go to this sphere and check things out. I can do that. Oh, look at this. Alright, this is going to probably prove to be bad, but I've closed the door. I'm going to steal from this chest. And there's a small platinum tube. Get it. Get this failed energy relay. The copper nugget, the water skins. Just take everything. And then we'll just calmly open the door and close it. Nothing happened. And let's see. Close the door. Anybody in here? There's a painted column. There's an armchair. And there's a chest that I'm going to steal from. And we got a weird artifact, some leather moccasins, and a nugget. Just take everything. And we'll open the door. And go in there. Now, it says that I need to locate this drop of nectar. So I'm going to see if anybody can trade me for it. Like, where am I supposed to find this nectar? Do you have anything to trade for? Oh, they do. Oh, my God. Look at this. It's 571. Oh, no. I'm going to have to get a bunch of money to buy this quest item. I've never seen this before. So in this timeline, I'm playing in an alternate timeline here. Or maybe not an alternate timeline, just a future timeline from the scenario I'm used to. And people have me going to fetch a lot of, like, rare items for the quests. And I've never seen this before where the quest just, it like, costs money. So I got to get some cash. I don't have anywhere near the cash for this, but I appreciate live and drink, dude. That's where it is. So now we know where that is. I'm going to go into my inventory, and I'm just going to see if I can examine these things. And it's a love injector. Okay, and then let's just examine this. And it's an acid grenade Mark 1. Fantastic. Equip that. We didn't have that there. Alright, we have a love injector. We got some water. We have some scrap. Okay. So, the main thing we need to do then, I guess, is to go to Sphere Alagurk for both of these quests. Sphere Alagurk. Hey, Deadeye. Good evening, my friend. How you doing? Good to see you. I don't know what Sphere Alagurk has, but we're going to figure it out. Let's go through here. And this is... Who's this person? It's a dragonfly. You got anything to trade? They got nothing. Alright, they're just guarding that chest, though, so... No steely from that chest. Alright, so if I look at my journal... I need... Oh, here it is. Okay. Sphere Alagurk is west and north of Red Rock. Okay. Well, then let's zoom out on the map. And this is Sphere Alagurk right here. So let's go see if we can make it there. I am flying, by the way. Oh, no, I'm not. Can we fly? There we go. And so now we have less chance of getting lost because we're flying. And we make it in. And let's go to the sphere. And here we are. And we're in the dunes, so it's hard to see. But we're going to explore. And I got knocked prone because I fell. And hey, look at this. Right away, we just found both quest items. You want to talk about a jackpot? I mean, these are both the things that I need. I think. Take it all. No, I'm going to a quest location. It was a ruin. You have finished the step. Find the file of the Divine Homestead. So now we got to go talk to the legendary giant dragonfly. I mean, Pizza, I technically did go to another village for the quest because they asked me to go to Tawar. And so I went to Tawar and got a new quest, but both of these quests wanted me to go here to this site in the Salt Dunes. And we got level 3, like just doing that. And we found this as well, and we got level 4. I mean, you want to talk about good. Ooh, you swell with inspiration to name your wide-brimmed hat. Do you wish to? Well, yes, I do. So we're going to name it based on its qualities, and we're going to call it the Time-Worn Lid of Sphere Alagurk, which is fantastic. Oh, awesome, Deadeye. I'm glad that you are. Actually, Dylan, friend of the channel, was just talking to me on YouTube about that. He was watching one of my videos in the background while he grinded up in Lost Ark. I know Grim is all about Lost Ark. I hope you're having fun, at least, my friend. And we will make this magenta. Actually, no, look at this. Amorous. This is awesome. And so now, we were just talking about this earlier. The color of the text. Look at the color of my hat now. It is multicolored. Magenta, red, orange, the Time-Worn Lid of Sphere Alagurk. And that's fantastic. So now, our character just is flexing pretty hard because we got 234 skill points. Okay, Pizza, thank you. That's a great piece of advice. I don't know what I'm doing after starting at this new place, so I do want to get the main quest. By the way, listen in the background. I'm sure you guys can hear it. I don't know how loud it actually is. If it's too loud, let me know. But this is the desert music in this game, which just is so funny. It goes ballistic with these drums. Okay, Weak Spotter says you're 5% more likely to score critical hits with pistols. I mean, that seems pretty good. Why not? Yeah, Nick, man, those drums are intense. So, I named that hat. It's a beautiful hat. It's a little loud. Okay, Deadeye, I will turn it down a little bit. It's hard because it swells up in volume so much at this point. So hopefully that's a little bit better. All right, I'm going to go with this, and we're going to get Weak Spotter. And I'm happy about that. I'm going to save the rest of my points. I'm going to go over to my character, and let's see. Heightened quickness. And it only gives me like 2 more quickness. I'm going to increase my wings again. I know I'm going to save 1 mutation point, like you said, Pizza, but I want to boost up my wings yet again. Isn't that true, Flesh Magi? I think you're 100% right on that, my friend. The audio file is probably massive. You might be right about that. You mean... It is good, isn't it, Fading? I'm going to raise up flying just so I don't fall. I want to... My goal is to just be flying all the time. I can get it down to 2% next time. I will. I'm going to save 1. Ooh, there's a chest over there. God, do I want to get it? I'm going to fly. And I'm going to just try to fly over here and see if I can pick up this chest. I fell. I tell you what. That... Oh, is that where I got the items? Then fine. All right, let's get out of here. All right, we're going to go back down to the town over here first and turn this in to the giant dragonfly. This dragonfly is going to be so happy. Let's just tell him about what we did. Oh, I get it, Flesh Magi. Okay. I found the file of the Divine Homestead. Thank you for your service, Nomad. Our village owes you a debt. It does. For now, please choose a reward from our stockpile as payment for your service. Where's your stockpile? And did I already take everything from it? Live and drink. You have finished a step, and you get 500 experience. And my rep goes up. Oh, here's the rewards. Okay, I can take a bunch of injectors, or I can take a bunch of books. Wow. Or a military security card and a bronze key. Wow. All right, I gotta ask you guys. You all know more about Caves of Qud than I do. So what is my best choice here? Injectors are basically, to my understanding, consumables that you can use. Like, they can heal you. You know, they can do different... They can give you buffs and stuff, which seems good. Hey, Nine Cats, what's up, my friend? I know. Books, I can go to the stilt and turn them in for experience or sell them for a bunch of water. And then... I know, Deadeye. I mean, the purple... card and the bronze key sound also good. I don't know what that's the highest grade security card, so that's where you're leaning. I like that thinking too, Nine Cats. And then let me just ask you guys strategically about the game. Am I getting a security card and a bronze key just for raiding ruins and hoping that I can open a door with that at some point? And then Pizza is voting for the injectors. Like, right, the salve injector heals you. Shade oil kind of makes you, like, invisible, right? Hulk honey, I think, heals you. $50, people. It's closer to 50, my friend. I have it on my wish list for when it goes on sale. It's really, you know, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, injectors means I survive longer. The keys seem like they have a higher payout. Hey, Seb, good evening. If I find a pickaxe, you can just dig around the door. You don't need the security card, is what you're saying. But Ninecats is also mentioning that security cards can deactivate turrets, which would be really helpful. I mean, these are all great rewards, aren't they? That's the thing that's so difficult to me, is books could be money or experience. Cards could have a huge payout. Yeah, exactly. Shade oil could make me invisible and get past turrets. Um, the only thing I'm probably the way I evaluate this is that option C, the security card and the bronze key, are higher risk reward. Like you could potentially get some sweet stuff with that, but you might not make it long enough in the game to use them. The option A is like the beginner's option of stuff that's immediately viable now. Yeah, I mean, Nine Cats, exactly. They all help you, but in different ways. And then option B, if I could sell all those books for enough water, maybe I could trade for that quest item from the Dragonfly, you know? Maybe I could trade those books and buy the nectar that the guy is selling for 571 drams of water. I don't know if they would add it up. That's what I'm trying to think. No, I am going to take the books, and I'm going to see if I have enough money here. Oh, I do, people. It's the secret to my success. I buy it at a discount. I also am waiting. I contacted the developers people to see if they would let me have a review copy of the game. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get these books.